Hello, and welcome to Psychology Demystified. Today's topic tackles how to deal with the fear of missing out, or FOMO. FOMO is pretty much having an apprehension that others might be having a rewarding experience that you're not having. There are three different things that FOMO does to us. FOMO actually could be said to cause anxiety because it undermines confidence in the decisions you've made. And these could be the decisions you've made in something as simple as where to go for lunch, the decisions that you may have made in choosing the career that you chose. Because when you look at someone else's life on social media, then you start to ask yourself, yeah, but then if only I had done this, or what if I had done this instead? So it undermines the decisions that you made that you were sure of until you saw someone else's life. The other thing that FOMO could cause is envy, which is a mixture of inferiority and resentment. This is where people feel like they've been left out, either deliberately because they know the people in the pictures and the updates, or inadvertently because they don't actually know the people, but they still feel like they're missing out and not experiencing what they're experiencing. And that's where, of course, you start to get the envy, which is, again, as I said, a mixture of resentment and inferiority. Another thing that FOMO could cause is insecurity and the loser complex. And the reason that this loser complex comes into play, even though someone isn't, is because they start to feel like they're not achieving what people that they're seeing in their social media are achieving. And also, I couldn't make it the way they did. So there's a fear of missing out from success. So in summary, FOMO has been known to cause anxiety, envy, and insecurity. So how does someone deal with FOMO and try to make sure that FOMO doesn't get them down? The first step is to remember that there are things that are being posted and there are things that are not being posted. Most people tend to post about the positive aspects of their life. So they will post about walking their cute dog or going on a vacation or accomplishments that their kids have made or pretty much just cute things. And they'll also post themselves looking cute. Most people won't post a picture of them picking up after that cute dog. Like, obviously poops. They won't post a picture of them having the flu. They won't post a picture of them popping a zit. They won't post a picture of them trying to get ready for work and it's all a mess. They'll show a picture of their amazing kitchen when it's done and say, oh, look at all the amazing things I managed to do in this kitchen, and not necessarily the process. Everyone does the same things you do. It's just that on social media, people don't choose to display it. Tip number 2, accept that life has its ups and its downs. That's a guarantee. Peak experiences, or the ups, are considered ups because there was something boring that was being done before. So whenever you're feeling FOMO about all the amazing things that are going on in someone's life, keep in mind that there must have been some truly boring moments, just like you had, that were not posted as well. If everything was a peak experience, then it wouldn't be special and we wouldn't have to document it. Third tip, keep in mind that you cannot do everything. People will start to feel less FOMO if they keep in mind that there's always more fun to be had. So if you look at someone posting they're having fun, yeah, there's always going to be more fun to be had. There's always going to be more work to do. There are always going to be more things you can buy. And there's always going to be some place, some party that you could have gone to that you didn't. But you can only be in one place at a time. And the best way to beat the FOMO is to truly love and enjoy the choice you made to go where you did decide to go and make the most of it. Number 4, live your life uninterrupted. We all know that social media is a way to stay connected. After all, that's how I'm connecting to you right now. However, there are some times when we have to withdraw from social media activity and actually work on being present in our current experience. Because when you try and stay connected on social media, you're not connecting to the people who are around you at a particular moment. So what happens in the end is that in trying to multitask, what you end up doing is missing out on your current experience because you feel like you're missing out on what's happening on social media. Something that we may not even have noticed is that FOMO can be used against you. It's used against you by advertisers who tell you that if you're doing online shopping, there's a promo that if you don't do it right now, you're going to miss out. If you don't click on this ad, you're going to miss out. And then we think that if we do miss out, it's the worst thing in the world. So ads have caught on to the fact that people do have FOMO, and they try and suck you in that way. So stop clicking on the ads and feeling like you're going to miss out if you don't catch that exclusive sale. Another way is to set your lock screen with an image that reminds you not to go further. If you're really stuck and can't figure out what image to find, check out my Instagram, bright yellow picture with a phone and hands. Use it as your lock screen so that when you're ready to start feeling like you want to scroll, that's the first thing you see and you don't go any further. Take a phone timeout. A lot of us sit with our phones right next to us and facing us, so that if a message comes through or a notification comes through, it immediately flashes and we feel like we need to check. So-and-so updated their status. So-and-so posted this. That could increase your FOMO if you're someone who does tend to experience FOMO and it doesn't cause positive feelings in you. So if you are that kind of person, then put your phone either upside down or away from you so that it's not the first thing you see and you're not sitting there scrolling through someone's life and feeling like yours could be better. If your phone has the capability to do that, turn your messages off at night so that the light from incoming messages or people's updates doesn't wake you up. And then set a time for you to check your social media so you don't feel like you're lost and don't know what's going on. Set a time, a certain amount of time a day to look at it, and then don't look at your social media for the rest of the time. Especially if you're someone who starts to feel bad when you look at other people's posts and start to feel like you're not doing what you should. When you can and if you can, take a social media break. Sometimes it really helps. And I know a lot of you follow people who have said that they've taken a social media break. Smart move. Because sometimes that's all you need just to recharge, to appreciate what you've achieved, to appreciate your own milestones without having them shadowed by someone else's journey. At the end of the day, it's important to remember that the less attached to your phone and social media that you are, the less FOMO you're likely to experience. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to stay safe. Remember to wear a mask when you go out. Please pass on kindness to whomever you meet because you don't know what they're going through. And to you, hugs and kindness always.